Well, at the last lesson, you were discussing a problem that you feel has been plaguing you for some time.
I would use the word struggling, but okay.
And that is that your right hand seems to have a better ability to turn for singles than your left. We worked on that. And then I told you I would create a chart, and I created that alternating singles pyramid. Yeah. How did that go?
Well, I enjoyed it. I think the other thing I also did was, for this particular exercise, I have my mirror, because I only have one, pointed sideways towards my left. So I could really see and try to avoid this whole going up and down too much, and kind of stick it more closely to the palm of my hand. So I think I've improved quite a bit on that. So that's good. It's making good progress. But yeah, it's still just, keeping the same grip all over, especially when I'm speeding up, and certainly when I'm doing singles without rebounds. In a way, it's easier, because because when I'm doing that, I'm forced to use the wrist. there's no way there's a rebound. So I know, at least, it becomes easier, and actually I could probably even go faster if I do it without rebound than with rebound, which is interesting. So I think a lot to do with has to be continue working on this, getting my left hand. So I was always also paying attention that I'm not using my arm at all, so just literally just using the wrist. So that was good too. So yeah, I suppose it's just continuing and then building speed from that, I suppose.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Okay.
And listen to it. Okay, so metronome on at 40.
Yeah.
Now I didn't challenge you in terms of speed very much, right? But let's just see where it is.
Yeah, I think that's fine. It's more to check the motions. Should I do the whole chart?
Well, let's just start with playing quarter notes. Take a look. So it's a medium wrist turn. We want to decide how high we're going to turn. And whatever extent we can maintain that, we should. There's just a little moment where it seems to be floating. It has a bit of a feeling where I'm tossing it up to myself. And then I follow it back down. Feel that?
Yeah.
See, if you were to do that with arms, see,
can feel it too, I guess.
Well, actually, you see. This is something Martinez pointed out to me years ago. In that, you'll notice that if you're turning from the wrist, really has that feeling of where you're throwing it up and catching it, right? Throwing it up and has that quality. But be careful, because really it's just forced resistance applied to a lever arm over a fulcrum. But we have these tactile experiences, and so if you're turning, and then you go to arms, yeah, it doesn't have that same. It loses some of that quality of catching it, throwing it up to yourself and catching it. Try it just for fun.
With my arms.
Now turn your wrist. Different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
You have more weight to it, I think, also with your wrists.
It feels like it feels when you go into arms, it feels more like you're following the stick.
Yeah, indeed.
So there's that quality, and the reason I point that out is because that's kind of what was getting in your way last week, was that you were pumping, particularly in the left, you were pumping your arm. So it's going to feel different, okay? So just something to keep in mind. So now put the metronome back on, reestablish those quarter notes. Quarter note triplets. Go ahead and count out loud so that you're really clear of what it is you're playing.
1, 2, 3.
No. You would count it as 1 and 2 and see, I think that's why you weren't locking into it.
1 and
No. Just go ahead and count. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
1 and 2 and
Gotta get the timing.
1, 2 and
and 2, and you're going to play on every other one. 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 notes for every 2 quarter notes.
2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 and
no. Time. Yeah, you had it. Just keep up the time.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and
Remember, numbers have to be with a click.
Say again, sorry?
Numbers have to be with a click.
1 and 2.
Either 1 or 2. That'll be with a click. Now that shouldn't have any effect on there may be slight pressure changes. This is DJ. But it really shouldn't affect, it shouldn't affect the wrist turn. You know, this or this, see, turning, and then I'm maintaining that the same character of the turn. If I speed up, watch. 1 and 2, nothing's changed. You want you to be careful because I noticed it as you were playing quarter notes, but it became more apparent as we went into quarter note triplets that you started to really want to get that. You want to play in time. I'm gonna play in time, but that's not it. It's a nice relaxed turn in time. You go, nice and easy. We have our floor, right? I really feel this floor. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and now we're going to go into eighth notes. And again, you don't want the character of the turn to change. All we're doing is turning a little faster. Nice and easy on the way down. As much energy lifting it up as you provide on the way down. One and 2, and now we're going to play eighth note triplets. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and see, I don't have to push down any harder to go faster. Just stay nice and relaxed and turn faster. Those 16 notes. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 1 and 2 and up to come down. Yeah, waiting at the floor. So one hand is playing, the other is at the floor. Just for a moment. There's a little time to rest here. Rest, 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 rest. Doing my own checklist, you know, are my shoulders nice and relaxed? Are my arms relaxed? Am I waiting at the floor? Feel the floor? And 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Now we're playing groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play in the center. Nice and relaxed. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. See, it's not really that fast. Once we just get this nice relaxed wrist turn following this particular trajectory, right? We're holding a stick in a particular way. We're turning our wrist, and the stick is going to travel through this path path of least resistance, as Richard Martinez refers to it, path of least resistance, right? And it just gets faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Okay, and that's all we're doing. Okay, so it's coming. Go ahead.
Can I check the inside of your palm, like this part, when you're doing the singles, out of curiosity?
Yes. We'll give you a left profile. Of course, you pay extra for that. Okay. See, I'm not really.
Just with the rights, it's fine.
Okay. So what I'm doing is I have a particular grip, right? You see, if I mess with the first finger and thumb, if I point my first finger, now the stick has a different quality in terms of the way it lays in my hand. Now it becomes more of a back finger grip. If I don't point my first finger, I'm not relying now on clutching with the back. Now I have this kind of forward sense of the grip, right? So we're not thinking about the back fingers as being the fulcrum.
Mm-hmm.
Fulcrum is going to exist somewhere in the three-finger grip. Now it isn't. Now it is. So how I'm holding the stick is important. And then that's it. You know, what is it doing with regards to the palm? Well, we'll find out.
I can't see very well.
Okay, I'm just doing that. So it's still it still moves. There is let's see.
It doesn't move too much outside, does it?
See, there's some movement.
Yeah, but not a lot.
But how much is what's important? You see what's happening? See what's happening?
More or less. You do it a bit upwards.
See, it's not clutched. There's a little motion. And it moves in a particular way through the hand. Okay? So the gig is, instead of trying to foist some intellectual concept onto what it should be, the idea is to get all the pieces and then notice, like a keen observer, what is it that's actually happening? That's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I have a particular grip. I'm turning my wrist. I come to the floor. It stops down. Everything comes to a stop when I get to the surface, right? It's like that. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, okay, so that's coming along. This week, we're going to extend the period, right? I think I had you play up to 7. Well, I just demonstrated, I think I went to 10.
No, I like 7. 7 is fine. Just increase the speed.
It'd be good for you conceptually. I don't want to bore you or anything now. I've got to keep your mind active, and you know, it's supposed to be interesting and fun. Okay, so we have that. Now,